How's it going, guys? Joe here. Today, I'm going to continue some of that Fitbit app development that I've been doing for a while. So let's just get to it. So what's going on now? Well, unfortunately, it still doesn't report the log, even with that button added. So I think what's probably going on is the thing that prevents us from pressing the button might still be able to be pressed. Like, it essentially intercepts the signal, but it might not always be able to do that. So I think that's probably what's happening. So I think the only real solution at this point is to convert this app into a clock face. So like it'll be the actual clock face. I don't even know if that's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a try. We'll just wait and see what happens. So without further ado, let's get started. I honestly don't even know how to do this, but we'll see what happens. So, okay, so here's the app, and I realized before that I need to back it up to GitHub. So, able to download the whole app because we did change the resources and all those things. So, yeah, here we go. So I got the files right here. I'm just going to store the app and resources folder. So I guess I was on February 5th last I checked. So February 5th, 22. Oh, it already exists. So is this right? 354 lines of code. I'm guessing I've already done it from the looks of it. Oh, but I haven't committed it yet. Let's do that now. So let's add the February 5th. Well, according to this, it's committed. Where is it? Oh, no, it's sorted by strings, not integer or whatever. So yeah, apparently I already did add it. I didn't think I did, but yeah, sure enough. Okay, I've already added it, so never mind. All right. So how do we go about converting this into a clock face? I don't even know if I'm going to be successful tonight. I have a feeling I could potentially give up. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So this means I'm not even sure how to do it exactly. I think I'm gonna have to create a new project. I think it's clock face right here. Whatever. Let's try this. Oh, wait a minute. You can select the app type. Would that be amazing if this just worked? That'd be fantastic because my schedule today didn't necessarily go according to plan. It's almost 3 hours. It's about 3 hours past the scheduled time for this live stream. So if this is all that was required, that would be fantastic. So how do I get in and out of it? Well, I can just switch the app. What happens if I deploy it as it is? Wouldn't that be amazing if it just worked? If so, this would be the best luck I've had in a long time, and I would absolutely have to reality test because I have to reality test whenever I get lucky because I do get lucky pretty frequently. Well, it kind of comes in waves sometimes, but it happens quite a lot in dreams, that's for sure. So being lucky is very much a dream sign. So if the luck actually happens, then yeah. So I'm connecting the Fitbit. Would that be amazing if I could just change it to clock face and everything worked how I had it? That would be incredible. Fitbit, if you're watching it and it isn't that simple, why not? Why not? Why couldn't it be that simple? Well, compiled. Are you kidding me? It actually works? Nah. Nah. This is my actual clock face. The exit button just resets the app. Nah, unbelievable. There's just no way. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is find out if it randomly restarts on its own. Oh no, no. Because this is working well, that could very well be a problem. I want to make sure that this is really what's going on, right? I wasn't sure how to convert to a clock face, but literally just go like this, TLDR, this. Make sure this is correct. Oh, and the build target, I wonder if... I'm not sure if that would matter at all. Do they just let me do SDK 6.0? That could even have to do with it. I honestly don't know. But regardless, I'm gonna take the button out. So, yeah, I could easily switch between clock faces by going like this. So in the app, I could just go to this program called Clocks. And this is my original clock face. And I anticipate that one of them is the one I've installed. I suppose I can't just select the one that's mine. Now we're gonna have to test persistence. I disable this, and you know, just leaving comments like that probably not great because I don't wonder what it is later on. Oh, and then this I can disable as well. And then so that's how you comment out in CSS, huh? I didn't know how to do that before. Okay, what was I gonna wow. See if it works with this SDK version. I don't believe. Ooh. See error because of the SDK version. Wait, what? My Fitbit Sense doesn't work for it. I'm guessing something. I don't know what the error is. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's make it go every however many seconds and see if it resets. Let's see here. So honestly, since I'm not using these sensors, actually, I'm gonna want heart rate. Let's make it so heart rate works, but I'm not gonna need this. So let's copy this outside. So that what originally triggers second check. I don't think we need to start this right now. Actually, probably would be a good idea to add the obnoxiously long comments so I know what I'm doing here. So let's see, check second. I think that's all that's different, right? Otherwise, just remove something. So this will probably be like 5 seconds, maybe. Oh, then of course, I'm almost thinking of ditching this mechanism altogether. Because I don't need it to be exact. Although it does work, so it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is one of those types of things. Oh, then, well, actually, let's do like every 2 seconds. I just don't want it to be too obnoxious, so to speak, but, wait. Yeah, that's right. Yep, it's reporting. I think it just took a little while for it to start. I know, it's doing it every 5 seconds, so. Yep. So we're reporting stuff. Oh my gosh. Scrolling is not really working all that well. When I scroll on here, it does the default scrolling functionality. Well, that's kind of annoying. It's almost as if I want a button, if I want buttons to scroll up or down. I might want that. Certainly won't affect the functionality any. I can scroll a little bit. And of course, this isn't permanent or anything. It's just for logging purposes. So, yeah, it doesn't reset. Haven't been showing the screen, have I? Well, all I changed was just making sure the sleep state was awake, and I commented out the interval resetter and that sort of thing. I'm so sorry if I haven't been showing the screen before. So if I go to an app like the alarm one, it resets. Kind of hoping that wouldn't happen. I can see how this is going to be just as much of a problem. I'm just going to have to hope for the best at this point. I'm grateful that it was that easy to convert to a clock face. I'm going to add buttons though. I'm going to show you how we would add two different buttons. So this, rather than oh. So for scrolling, I'm not even sure exactly how we're going to go about doing that, but we might be able to. I'll probably have the buttons on the bottom because I don't care if it gets bumped. What is MDY again? Screen Y. Maybe I could just say like Y plus equals 5. So this is probably capital Y. There's no semicolons there, but whatever. So to create another button, well, we got this button here. But to create another button, it's fairly simple. We just now since I'm putting it on the very bottom of the screen, we can take this out. Like that. The idea is button 2. This will be bottom. Button 1 adds, so will be bottom right. And then this will be bottom left. And then here, you just say button 2. And the text on the first one we're not going to see it, but I'm going to make it a plus. Then that'll be a minus. So then to create the second button, I have to create this const right here. Button 2, and that's button 2 right there. And then the add event listener. So some repetitive code, of course. This is y minus equals 5. I'll just create a function called button position. And this goes right in. I'll just put this right there and call button position. Then same thing, oops. Same thing right here. Let's see if that works. I'm just gonna have to hope for the best, of course. I'm gonna probably want to also use my alarm. Make sure I'm actually using my alarm clock for tomorrow, because I might not be able to rely on this one regarding the battery. Maybe the bottom corner is not the best idea because it's covering text, not surprisingly, and regarding position, it's just terrible, so Let's move it to the top. I should be able to are you freaking kidding me? I didn't show the screen. My gosh, I just want to do this whole process again just to show you what I did. I'm doing everything again. Honestly, I'm doing this entire process again. Okay, because well, I can just take what my gosh, that is infuriating that I didn't show the screen. Yeah, don't worry. I'm doing exactly what I did again. Hopefully, if you're watching this later with your fancy technology, you fast forwarded to the point where I showed the screen. All this code can get changed back. I apologize in advance about that. So then regarding this, I kind of want to restore that back to where it was too. I am so sorry about that. So mad at myself about that mistake. So when I was doing that stuff in CSS, I'm literally spending all this time just getting my code back to where it was. That is ridiculous. So, so as of right now, the code should be back to hopefully where I was when I wasn't sharing the screen. Right, so it just does an interval every few seconds. Oh my gosh. What the heck was that all about? So it's a clock face. Kind of amazed how that just kind of works. Yep, it's reported every couple seconds like it should. So let's see here. So I actually removed this. Well, technically I commented it out. I commented that out essentially. So if I want to add buttons to move the text up or down, essentially what I have to do is duplicate this, call this button 2, then Y will be -20. I removed this text initially, but now it's going to be on the top. That's the right approach. So yeah, I got the 2 buttons there. Then I got to duplicate this code. So button 2. The button 1 is on the right side, so that'll be a plus. It'll make the screen go down. This minus will make it go up. And then we have to duplicate this button 1 right here. This becomes button 2, button 2. And then I don't think I needed to comment that out, but instead of saying me.exit, I essentially copied this code to here, and not even sure what to put right there, but I think saying like y plus equals 5 might be the correct answer. No semicolons there. And then for the second one, for the second button here, I just kind of duplicate this code. And this is button 2, that event listener, whatever, y minus equals 5, and you can see this repetition right there. So I'm going to add function button move. This kind of code will go right here in button move. Then I get rid of this code and call button move. And same down here. That's essentially what you missed out on. So that is how I've added buttons so I can scroll. I don't know if it works yet. Water bottle will go here from now on if I'm changing the screen, so hopefully I don't forget. So, oh my God. It scrolls the opposite way I thought it would. Man, that is so annoying. Having it in a clock face is more tedious, but it works. I definitely wanted to move more than 5 at a time. And I kind of want to, oh, good thing I caught myself. I'm going to switch this around and change this to like 50 or something. And then the clock dodging functionality where the clock vanishes. How do I do that? Button move, I could just put it right in there. See, now I'm only pasting this once. Oh, I might have had that right, I'm not sure. There we go. So now the time should move and hopefully it'll be more tolerable. So I'm just gonna have to, yeah, the button's in the way, but no big deal. I can still see the data. The data is probably still gonna be there, so yeah, if it still resets at this point, then it's probably, if it's still resets at this point, then there probably is something in the app that's causing it that I just can't see anywhere. So yeah, I can't see the text or whatever, but not that big of a deal. And then I was thinking, since my original clock face has the heart rate on it, I kind of like it when it shows that, so I think I want to make it show the heart rate in the bottom right corner where there isn't a button that'll be overlaying it. So I'm going to put it in the bottom right. So I'm just going to have it show a number. That's all it needs to do. So this isn't going to be my permanent clock face. I'm only going to switch it on at night. That's the whole idea. So to add the heart rate, I think all I need to do is, well, might not be quite that straightforward, but what I'm doing with the time, essentially, I'm just doing that, the heart rate, and updating that, just like I update the time. It's pretty much like that. The heart rate, I'll probably update that every 10 seconds, because I think that's what my original clock face does, if I'm not mistaken. So, time. What's the variable in update time? Time clock dot text. So get time. Oh wow, so time clock. Oh, time clock's a variable. Ah, so I think I just go to here. Create a new text that says heart rate. I don't think that would be used at all. And then this is how I position it essentially. So I think X is probably going to be like 80%. This will probably be maybe 90. I'm not 100% sure on that. We'll see. So then I'll duplicate this. And what did I call it? Heart rate. Kind of want to make sure that that variable name isn't taken. Oops. It's part of HRM. But from the looks of it, I don't think it is. So this will be heart rate. So then we just call the dot text whenever we want to set it. So I think I'm going to create an interval that's similar to this. Heart rate update. Update heart rate 10,000 for 10 seconds. So then where I have the update time or whatever, or get time, update heart rate. So what determines the heart rate at any given time? I think it's just, so up here we have HRM.start, which starts the heart rate sensor. Actually, I'd be fine having that start right away. Yeah. I'd be fine starting the, so I think it's HRM.heart rate. Yeah. That's what the variable is. So all I have to do is set the text to that. So let's see. Just return that. Return HRM.heart. Well, honestly, since it's just that variable, kind of unnecessary to do a whole function. I'm just going to Oh, wait a minute. It's an interval. I do need it. So I'm just gonna heart rate dot text equals that. Because it's an interval, so yeah. Let's see how that works. Because I do like to look at my heart rate and see what it is when I'm tired versus awake or whatever. It shows the time. Why would that be? It shows the time rather than... Oh, that's because it initially is set to it. Ah, this has to get changed. That's why. Wait, you could create multiple elements like that? Where you reference the tag multiple times? So is it heart rate that it is? ID heart rates. Heart rates. Yeah. Oh, now it says no. Oh, that's why. I'm just gonna put this out here and then do my exceptionally long comments. Yeah, it just isn't running. Thought maybe it was a position or something. Installing. Oh yeah, so it runs every 10 seconds, that's right. 87. Brilliant. Just out of curiosity, how often can it update? Wonder if it can update a lot more frequently. I'm just curious to get obnoxious with it. I'm not really gonna do this, of course, but I think it'd be interesting to see what could happen. If I can spam it. 89, 90. Oh, come on, turn on. 83. Oh, yeah. Not sure how often it updates. Sorry, I dropped the mic. Let me, Oh yeah, that's pretty rapidly updating. Stupid screen. Oh yeah. Do you want rapid heart rate update? This is the solution. If you want rapid heart rate update, this is the solution. It's gone up and down pretty quickly. So yeah, that works pretty cool. stupid screen is stubborn though. So I could easily scroll up and down. At least I got that option, so yeah. This is cool. So I think this is everything I need. So now at this point, we just have to change everything back. So 10,000. I'm just gonna leave this in here. In reality, I think as far as, yeah, we can take this out. As far as this goes, so this gets taken out. I'm gonna wear it like before bed, just to kind of confirm that everything works the way it should. So let's see here. I'm gonna take this out. I won't need that. Take this out. I'm just gonna leave this in here. So I think it's functioning like normal, hopefully. So let's have to see what happens here. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna post this to GitHub because I think it's the way I want it to be. And then hopefully now I can do data collection for real. So I can actually make stuff happen, which I haven't been able to do yet. So let's add today's date. So this is 2/23/22. So I'm gonna have to do the whole file or app or whatever. Okay. Did I accidentally? Thought I might have accidentally extracted it multiple times. So we could just drag this in here. So then it appears right there. And that's everything we wanted, yep. So now I'm just gonna say added to 23/22. So see how that folder and stuff is green? Watch what happens when I hit this button. It recognizes it. How cool is that? So I think the heart rate is null. I think that'll be until it starts recording data. And I'm happy with how it's placed too. Did I actually nail that on the first try? How about that? Look, pretty lucky guess. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be taking out a bunch of this code because there's a lot I'm not using. So let's make sure there aren't any ridiculous numbers. Okay. So I could technically call button move, but I don't know if I want to here. I could, but I'm not going to. Doesn't necessarily affect efficiency as far as I'm concerned, I don't think, but okay, now let's find out how easy switching is. So I'm done with the screen, I think, unless some random comes up, which it probably won't because of the delays and stuff. So actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see that very easily, but So I just switched back to my normal clock face. I'm gonna be moving this closer to my home screen or whatever. Oh. No. I just remembered. Um, the only way to get rid of a clock face is to use the app and actually uninstall it. No. Oh no, that's kind of a pain. I could do that, but I was hoping to be able to seamlessly switch between clock faces, but yeah, the only way to get rid of this is on my phone. If only I had this nice fancy screen selected or whatever. So I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted. If only I had my fancy screen so I could just show my phone screen on the stream. I'm gonna be doing that in a later stream right after this. I'll have it set up that way. So I have to go to the Fitbit app, that's what I'm looking for. So if I go to this screen on the Fitbit app and go to developer menu, side-loaded apps. Oh, the Fitbit's probably gonna have trouble syncing, which is the last thing I need right now. So I'm trying to sync it on the main screen. Right here, I'm trying to let the device sync up. Having a battery percentage readout would be kind of nice too. I don't know how to do that, so I'm not even gonna bother figuring that out. What a pain this is. It's the only way to... The app will not sync up either. Fitbit, do you really think you have such good software? Yeah, well, it rarely works when it comes to syncing and stuff. So I just force stop the app and all those things. Now I'm gonna hopefully try this again. Unbelievable. This is what might be required just to change the clock face back to normal. You know what? At this point, it's almost worth putting the battery percent like right above it or below it or something. I'm gonna probably add the functionality. How do I read the battery percent? Battery dot charge level. Now it couldn't sync it once again. I'm gonna restart my phone because sometimes that fixes it. Actually, restarting Bluetooth can help too, I think. So I just close out the app. So now I'm force stopping it. Restarting Bluetooth. Misery, Fitbit. I've mentioned time and time again, you've taken years off my life because of all your technical difficulties. Unbelievable. while I'm waiting, I think I may as well figure this out. So import battery from power. Battery percent. And then we'll copy the style as well. Battery percent. X will be the same. I think I'll have Y like 95 or something. So then, let's see. Battery percent. It still didn't work. So I have to restart this stupid. My God, Samsung. I'm thinking it's actually Fitbit's fault that these issues keep happening all the time. So condescending. It's ridiculous. So where I update the heart rate, I think I'll do the same thing with the battery percent. Battery percent dot text equals battery dot charge level. My phone's restarted. See if it syncs with the friggin' Fitbit now. It doesn't act like a ridiculous prick and syncs up properly. It looks like it should work. Guess I got a voicemail I gotta listen to tonight. Okay, so I would deploy this, but I got that feeling it's a bad idea. Let's do that so that it runs right away. I've been forgetting the shortcut for running it. Sync up. Sync up, you bastard. Okay, I'm gonna probably want a reality test because when I feel like I'm being cursed by Murphy's Law and also not in a good mood, those are two dream signs on their own right there for me. So I didn't catch it earlier, but I better reality test now. I think I'm awake, but don't take my word for it. Okay, so it's synced up. It first it didn't look like it did, but I think it did from the looks of it. So to get rid of the app, stop it, voicemail. Those are the side-loaded apps. I had to find the clockface. Which I think I just clicked on the app and not the clockface, most likely. Oh, it is the app. It is the app, which is now clockface, isn't it? So that first one. That's our app that we've been working on. So if I hit the delete application button on here, just like that. Just like that, we are now on the old clock face again. That's the way I have to get rid of the clock face. I've made another one in the past and I did research and this is a way to do it. What a pain. That means I have to do this on the computer to put it on again. I can't just switch between it, which really sucks. But it works, which is honestly all I care about. So let's try this version, see if I can get the battery percent. Since those are stats, I like to be able to look at them, the old clock face. I don't want to have to switch to the new one just to check those things. We know what battery percent we're at now. Yep. Yep, that's right. Oh, but then the text is a little bit too high. So to lower it, I'm just gonna go to the battery percent, go to like 98 or something, and then actually press the shortcut this time. Okay, so let me see if it'll sync up now. That's a little bit low. So I might actually go to like 95 and 75 maybe. So it detects the app, but yeah, I just showed how to go back to the old clock face, which I'm gonna do because I like it so much better. I just wish I could actually modify the original. If I could get this code for the original clock face, then that would be great. So I could just modify it accordingly and always use it or something. You kidding me? I changed the wrong thing. 95. And then this becomes 85. That's what I meant to do. Well, that shortcut is really handy. I gotta remember to use it. The Command R on Mac or probably Control R on Windows. There's just a check mark. At least that's how it was for a little while. Oh, that's perfect. So the bottom's the percent. Top is the heart rate. Would be in alphabetical order. H for heart rate, P for percent. That's the order that it's listed in. Yeah, I'm happy with this. The camera would even focus. Yeah, you can see there's two pieces of text on the bottom. That's the heart rate and battery percent. So now let's bring it to its final stage. So I'm going to be committing it again, of course, with GitHub. That's okay. GitHub is all about those kind of updates. So let's see. So when I update the heart rate, then I'll also update the charge level. That's more or less how I want it to work. So let's deploy it. Yeah, this will be a pain, but honestly, if it solves the problem I've been having, it'll be worth it, I guess. And if I have a reliable solution, that would be great. So yeah, I think, how do I want to do this? Maybe I'll try it tonight and just hope for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it for now because I can't stand to see this. I want to see the one I'm used to. Okay, now I'm back to my old one because I deleted it on the under the development menu. Yeah. So the heart rate sensor doesn't start till later, but yeah. So I think by closing this out, then cool. So I'm gonna wrap up this live stream here because I got one more left, and I anticipate it'll take quite a bit longer than this one. So I like to get to bed decent, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. So that'll be it for tonight. So if you have any questions, sorry, I gotta be more formal or informal, whatever the word is. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know. I'll try to get to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for watching and have a good one. Peace.